everyone, and welcome to your reading at the Rose TAROCLE. My name is Rose, and today we'll be doing a reading for the zodiac cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius, which is the cusp of mystery and imagination. During this reading, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Since this is a general reading, it may not resonate with you 100%, okay? If this is the case, please take a look at your moon, rising, and Venus signs to get a better picture of the message Spirit is guiding you towards. If you wish to contact me, all my details are in the description box below. Before we start, I would like to thank God, Source, the universe, all the archangels and angels of love and light, all the spirits and spirit guides of love and light, for guiding me to share my gifts with you all. If you like your readings, please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel, darlings. So, cusp of mystery and imagination. Let's get started. I've shuffled your cards, prayed over it, and they are now ready for a good read. Please excuse the noises that you hear outside. Some boys are twiddling with their bikes, really. So there might be a lot of vroom and vroom going on outside. I do apologize. Right. So we will be using the fortune deck as your clarifiers, as we have done so in all the cusp readings. Alright, darlings? Let me clear this light off, and there we go. Let's start. So I can see coming into the reading, there's a lot of things unclear with regards to this, to your stability in this relationship. Okay, so let me remove all the, let me set all the clarifiers first, and then we shall carry on. Let's begin. So, my darlings, from what I can see, it feels as though your stability or your plans moving forward has been hindered with. Yes, you have been met with an obstacle when it comes to your relationship. Yes, I can see currently you're in a space where you're feeling absolutely shattered. You're feeling backstabbed, betrayed. You know, you're not really clear, you know, why your person had to behave the way they did, as we can see here. Yes, they were being naughty outside. They were playing around. They were not serious about you and your relationship the way they should have been. Yeah, there is also no chances of reunion. Yeah, so if you were expecting some kind of coming back together, I can see over here clearly at the moment it's not yet happened. So you're kind of in limbo. You do not know whether to move on or whether to stay or whether to, you know, concentrate on something else. What is it? You're kind of like in a stuck mode at the moment, because it feels as though you're in the dark. You feel as though you do not see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, you cannot pinpoint, or you cannot see a way forward from this situation, whatever has gone down. So it feels as though it's kind of fresh, whatever has happened, yes? And your advice is to go towards, to start healing. Pay attention to your health as well. Some of you could endure pressure problems or, depression. If that's the case, my suggestion would be to pay attention, yes, to the changes that's taking effect in your life, because as a result of this trauma that you have gone through with regards to this breakup in this relationship, okay, I kind of feel it's a case of ghosting, because you do not know where you stand. You do not know what is the status of your relationship, whether you stay or go, whether it's on or off. You're in limbo. Yes, so someone has probably ghosted you. I'm going to write ghosted. Okay, so someone has probably ghosted you over here, and you're not really clear if this person is going to come back to you. Do you have to move on? But in the meantime, it's causing some things to change in your life. So you're being prepared for an awakening, and very soon you'll be going through an awakening of sorts, yes, in your life, because I can see you're pulling back and you're probably going into isolation. Be careful. Do not go down the hole of depression, yes. Know exactly the state of your relationship, yes. If somebody is not willing to talk to you, is not willing to open up to you, and has just ghosted on you, yes, make sure, first of all, yes, that they're around. Like, you get information from here and there, wherever, however, yeah, that they're still around, but they do not want to talk to you. So if that's the case, if you get to know that they do not want to talk to you, yes, then there is something wrong. So it means you're not a priority. You are not a priority in their life as of now, yes, because there could have been some kind of conflicts, yes. There was a lot of interferences in your relationship. This person is currently invested somewhere else. This person could be invested somewhere else. Yes. Your person could be kind of on the showy side. They like to show off. They're a bit arrogant, egotistical. Yes. And they're very interested in money. They like to entertain people. Yes. So it could be that they've come into some kind of a new money, and they're busy with it, and they do not want anyone to know about it. Why? Anyways, right now you're in limbo, darling. I'm just putting down words because I need to think of a title by the end of the reading. Okay? You're in limbo. You don't know what to expect. Oh, hold on. Look at this cards here. So now let's see what your person is thinking. Your person, sorry, that took me by surprise a little bit. So your person is holding back, yes, and they're standing their ground. Basically, yeah, they're being defensive in their point of view. So you all may have had an argument, yeah, that could have triggered something in them. So you could have said something or done something that could have triggered them in some way, shape or form. Okay, so if you kind of question them about somebody in particular, Yes, it could have triggered them because you're bang on point about the person. Yes, so you got to know perhaps your person was dealing with somebody else, yeah, and you questioned them about it, and this person got triggered, and they did not want to be held accountable, so they just disappeared. Yes, so they vanished from your life to go towards this other person. There is no communication in between you both at the moment. Yes, this person is coming into a realization of sorts. Okay, this person is coming into a realization of sorts in your time apart. They feel as though, yeah, they made the wrong decision by going towards the other person. They did not want you to know about the other person, but since you found out, they were not expecting it, and it took them by surprise, and they had no response for you. They did not know how to tackle the situation because they were not prepared for it. Yes, so they kind of vanished from your life and they moved away from you. Now, what's going on over here is they have been dealt the negative side of karma because of their behavior towards you. Yes, what happened is, as soon as they left you and went towards this other person, things stopped going their way. Yes, so if they were kind of liaising with that person and talking to that person, that adventure, that enjoyment was not in that relationship anymore because their minds and their thoughts were consumed by what they have done to you and how they've treated you. Or basically, for some of you, your person may be consumed as to how did you get to know about this thing that they were doing on the side. How they look at you is that you're quite faithful, yes, that you were quite loving towards them, and despite all their activities, you still stood by their side. So they're kind of mind-boggled as to how did you kind of give them, how come you were so chilled about it and just question them about it and then blow up on them. I don't know if there was a blow up, but there was definitely a heated argument towards the end, right? This person of yours, they always run away from any kind of challenges. So if they've done something wrong and they've been caught, they kind of run away all the time. Yes, they will not face the issue and deal with it. So you've got a runner over here. Okay, they have been dealt negative-handed karma. So right now they are thinking about you. Are they communicating with the other person? I think there is a lot of difficulties in that relationship as well, or whatever you want to call that. Yes, there's a lot of difficulties between them and the other person as well, because they are consumed with some kind of guilt or some kind of quandary wherein they do not know how to tackle you. So they do love you, but they cheated on you, and they do not know how to handle the situation now because they were not prepared for this part where they would be caught out. Yes, they thought you would never know about it, and when they're done with that situation, for example, it would just fade away. But now it's come to a point where they have to be held accountable and face it. Yeah, face your questions, face rectifying their negative behavior, yes, in this relationship. So instead of tackling and managing the situation at hand, they have decided to run away. And because of this action of theirs, karma has dealt them a negative hand, because now I can see they're facing a lot of difficulties, yes, and it's putting them through a dark night of the soul moment, yeah, which they're going through. How do they view you? They view you as a person they could have a conversation with, a smooth flowing conversation, yes. They feel as though if you'll argued, it was very few and far in between, not like some other couples that they would think in their head and compare you all to, yes. So now they are in a comparison stage where they are kind of feeling the brunt of their decisions, yes. They are feeling the brunt of their behaviors. So how do they look at you? They look at you in a very good light. They do feel bad of what they've done to you, but more than that, they have this fear within them of being held accountable for their actions. Okay, they do not. They feel as though you'll be so upset, and the relationship is already ruined because they've been caught out. So there's the kind of questioning, what's the point of going back? So you're dealing with a wuss. Sorry. What you need is a man, darling, or a woman, not a little child to play with. You know what I mean? This person is so immature. Right, let's go on. Cusp of mystery and imagination. Capricorn-Aquarius. Don't think about this person any longer, darlings. Yes, this person is just a waste of your mind space, really. Yes. Just leave them to karma. Karma will deal with them. Whatever was hidden has come to light. The outcome is, if you didn't know a lot about this, what's happening in the background, you will get to know. It will be exposed to you. Okay, and you will get to know about everything in your coming future, near future. Okay. Pandora's box will be opened for you to see through it. For some of you, there could be a child involved in this dynamic. Give me a moment, let me clarify which dynamic. It feels as though it was a love child that was kept hidden from you. So, okay. So there was a love child that was kept hidden from you. Yes. That is the reason they have run away, because if that would have come out, yes, it would have been complete destruction. It could have completely destroyed you. So either it's a pregnancy or a love child that's already there. Okay. So the whole time, what was hidden from you is that. That was my question in my mind. Yeah. So what's the outcome over here? The outcome is this person will come back towards you. Yes. But your advice is that let it be. The scales will be balanced once you keep working on yourself, working on your healing, going through the motions, going through the pain, yes, going through the changes and transitioning into the next phase of your life. The key here is that you keep working on yourself and working towards your future. Okay? There is new love that is going to be coming towards you. Okay? But be careful of this person returning back to you. Yeah, they will try and be very nonchalant about it. They will make light of the situation. Yes, they will try and distract you with gifts or sweet nothings. Yes, and they will try and gaslight you by saying that you're just perhaps dreaming about it or just thinking up things in your head, stuff like that. This person of your past is still giving to the other, will still be giving to the other situation, because there is something else besides the relationship involved. Okay, whether it's a pregnancy or whether they had to get rid of a pregnancy. Yeah? So there's some kind of a hassle happening on that side. Yeah, third party side. Perhaps they want to keep the baby, perhaps someone doesn't want to keep the baby. I don't know what's going on. So it's looking like whatever. So that is their secret. That is the reason they have held back from you all along. So they might come back with a lot of excuses, with a lot of lies, and with justification. Yes, and you're not going to be having any of it, even though you might give them a listening here. Okay, you are going to go towards whatever makes you happy, okay? So it feels as though it's been a while since this has been going on, but it feels as though you never confronted them. Yeah, you confronted them only when you couldn't hold it inside of you any longer. So you were kind of, I get the feeling as though you may have been watching them, or watching his movements or her movements, yeah, from the background. And then, you know, after you had everything sussed out, you followed your intuition and you did your work, yes, and everything sussed out is the point when you confronted your person, yes. Everything is going to be very clear to you in the future, yeah. Things are going to be crystal clear, yes, of where you stand in this relationship, which advice you're receiving here is to keep moving on and forward away from this person. Otherwise, you'll be going through another cycle of this, yes, of this whatever was going on here. So if they've decided, you know, if they've gone so far as to getting someone else pregnant, yes, it is looks like you're the one who will be forcing karma on them by telling them to go towards that person. Then, you know, if that's the one you want, go there. Do not come towards you. That's what you're saying, because they're coming towards you just to kind of dump their karma on you, like, you know, trying to gaslight you and justify and all that other crap, lies. Now, let's see what the... I don't want to linger on there anymore. Yes, let's please see what's the oracles have to say to you and what your energy speaks for you, to get a clearer idea of your advice. Okay, so over here, yes, there could be... You're very much deep in thought, yes, because you feel as though if you were in a committed legal contract, legal wedding, what do you call it, marriage, yes, sorry, too much going to my head. So if you were in a marriage, yes, legally binding contract over here, yes, I can see that you will need to prepare yourself for a separation, yes, that could take a blow on your finances, yes, and your career. So you need to be prepared. Yeah, this is just a warning. And I can see here clearly you're spending a lot of time thinking about a lot of things, especially about the past, trying to pinpoint the times and the situation which could have contributed towards your person going outside of the relationship. Now, when I see this, yeah, when I counsel and see cases like this wherein the person is asking me that I don't know where I went wrong and I can't really pinpoint, you know, everything was good and suddenly it was, you know, such a mess. You know, when that happens, it's not because of you. Everybody has a choice. Every day, every moment in life, we have a choice to make, okay? I'll give you an example. Today, I had a choice to do this reading or not to do this reading. I made the choice to do this reading, right? So it is a choice in the end. So the same logic apply to your person, okay? They had a choice to take up interest in the outside party or not take up interest in the outside party. Instead, focus their interest in your relationship. Yes, they had the choice, but they are the ones who made the choice. It is not you. You should not internalize and take the blame for it. Yes, you should release any kind of negative thoughts. Yes, you should release any kind of negative attachments, yes, of sadness, of blame, of guilt. Yes, what are you feeling guilty for? You're feeling guilty for somebody who cheated on you? If a person loves you, they will love you no matter what. Okay? because beauty fades, looks fades, yeah. And if they leave you for somebody who's probably looking different than you, then that is their issue. They should have worked out together, you know, made an attempt for you both to work out together. There's so many couples that do things together, right? They grow together. But your person, obviously over here, made the decision to take the easy way out because they do not like accountability. They do not like taking accountability, right? So, I'm saying all this because I see you over here, you're deep in thought about what could have been done better, what could have gone wrong. That's a good way to think, yes, wherein you're analyzing and you're, you know, maybe looking for a way where you could have bettered yourself, but be careful where you start taking the blame on yourself, okay? Always remember, it was not your choice. You did not force your person to go outside the relationship. It is your person who made the choice to do that. Yes? So say for example, if you were given the choice to see somebody else, yes, other than the person you're invested in, yes, would you take the choice? I doubt it. Yes? You would have chosen your person over anyone else. So they prioritize somebody else over you. That means it's time for you to move on. Okay? They have disrespected you. They have crossed all kinds of boundaries, spiritually speaking, as well as 3D speaking. You know what I mean? So if you understand all the different levels and how it works and how it affects different areas of your life and the ripple effects it has, in different areas of your life, then it will take me like 3 hours to explain to you, but still, I hope you get the gist, yes? I can see, yes, you are gaining a lot of knowledge. You are understanding a lot of things, yes, because I feel as though, even though it's not mentioned here, I feel as though you will be going through a phase of awakening, yes, where you will be researching about a lot of things, you will be learning about a lot of things, and this will be in turn helping you move forward in your journey away from this person, okay? If there was a legal commitment over here, yes, I can see over here you're not yet ready to let it go. You're kind of hoping for things to get better. You're hoping for things to bear fruit, okay? Now also for some of you who are going to be taking up a new job, yes, and there's a legal binding contract with the job or with a deal or with a business idea with the banks or whatever, yes, you're hoping that it goes through and the outcome is a positive one because you feel it will help you move forward positively in your life ahead with stability. Yeah, I feel it's more to do with finances because you're already preparing for change to happen in your life. So I think it's more to do with finances. Okay, so I think you're also focusing on your finances and making your preparation, just in case you have to leave the situation, which you will have to. This reading is not for all of you, yes? Not all of you. Imagine how many ever of you see this reading and all of you decide to. You have to understand, yes, how to interpret your readings, if it's meant for you or not. Now, over here you can see you're being asked to surrender any worries you have, surrender it to the universe, and once you do that, you'll be able to go with the flow and let the portals open up for you moving forward in your life, yes? Otherwise, you yourself could be causing blockages for yourself, right? Because you're very fearful. So long you have been in a relationship, suddenly you have been let loose. You do not know which way to go, which direction to go. Imagine you've been locked in a house and without windows and doors or anything, yes? And you have no clue about what's on the outside, and suddenly the door is opened and you're told to walk out and you're like completely clueless. You do not know which direction to go. You're so fearful, the first instinct would be to run back into the house, right? So that's the phase you're in over here, okay? you're so fearful, you wish, you know, you could just run back to this person and into this relationship no matter what they've done to you. But you're being prodded along to take that leap, you know, develop your self-confidence and go ahead and go forward. Surrender all your worries to the universe and just go for it, okay, darlings? Just take the leap. The moment of change is already here, okay? There's a massive shift that's happening in your life. It is time for you to work on whatever abundance is coming your way. Yes, you could be having a lot of ideas in this time. You could be having a lot of dreams wherein you will receive a few revelations about your future just to make you feel better. Yes, and it will be preferable if you keep a book at your bedside where you can maintain that dream journal for yourself. Okay, now my darlings, I don't know how long I've been talking about your reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Soul's Journey cards, what it has to say. You received patience. It says here, I accept that everything happens in divine order. Yes, so don't panic. Don't worry too much. Take one day at a time. Work on yourself. Yeah, work on the healing process. Yes, meditate. Play some music. Dance it off. Yes, sing it off. Do whatever makes you happy to raise your vibration. Yes, and exercise a bit of patience with yourself, darling. Okay? Archangel Michael says, forgive yourself. You have done nothing wrong, darlings. Even Archangel Michael is telling you here to forgive yourself because you have done nothing wrong. As I explained earlier, it is not you. Yes? It was never your choice. If it was your choice, you would have always chosen your partner. But unfortunately for you, darlings, your partner chose somebody else. So let it be. Yes? Now, please say this prayer with me to Archangel Michael. I ask that you help me let go of self-blame and forgive myself. Please guide me in releasing any toxic anger or fear towards others. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for allowing me to feel centered and at peace. Right? So there you go. Now, let's see. What initials make sense to you? Let's take a look. What is this? W. I was going to place it as M. So you received W, A, T. B, O. There's a boat, bow, boa, bat, bot, but you can make so many words. And D. Right. Now, let's see what zodiac signs you could be dealing with. You received Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Libra, Pisces. So cusp of mystery and imagination. That was your reading for January 2022. For my new viewers, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and for my returning subscribers, I thank you for staying with me on this journey at the Rose TAROCLE. I thank you all also for those who have donated towards the cause, Bubbles Rose Sanctuary. I thank you all for your donations. Please spread the word, and we need a lot more donations to come in through. Yes, please spread the word, spread the link, and we will be able to carry on with the cause. Yes, So, my darlings, for those of you who wish to book a reading, the next available date is from the 11th of February onwards. Yes, so all the details are in the description box below. Also, please visit www.angels.store for all your spiritual goods shopping. If you'd like to have anything else displayed on there, I have the ability to acquire it, yes, and we could get it for you as well, okay? So, my darlings, I thank you all for tuning in for your reading. Subscribe to this channel and let this channel grow, okay? I love you. Take care and God bless.